Hey yo, what's the deal? You know who it is. It's the Don. Cheer! Tony Teflon. House Teflon. Teflon 316. We pull the strings. Cheer! What up, what up, what up? And I'm back at you again with this video. And let me tell you something about this video. Before I do, I have been forgetting to say the name of my man Charlie of Westeros. And I'm sorry, Charlie. I don't know how I forgot you in 2 videos. But Charlie's my man, and anyone who likes Game of Thrones should go check out his channel. Alright, now I feel much better that I definitely said that. Sorry again, Charlie, I forgot your name. But definitely check out Charlie in Westeros. He does great Game of Thrones videos. And thank you to all the nice comments that I got about the Game of Thrones, about me talking about other Game of Thrones channel. And hopefully that opens up other Game of Thrones channel to other people to go visit other channels and other people to come and do collabos videos. That's what I like to do. I like to do a lot of collabos with a lot of people. A lot of people act like they want to do it, but when the time comes to do it, no one really wants to get down. So, you know, hit me if you really about it. You know what I mean? And we can maybe do something. All right, so this is the end game video for Game of Thrones. So we probably go all the way through the Winds of Winter to the last book. It's hard because I don't know exactly how it's going to end. Is it going to end with the White Walkers, or is it going to end on Westeros? You know, so it's hard for me to say. So it's hard for me to go that far into it. So I could definitely do up to the ends of Winds of Winter, what I think will happen into the ends of Winds of Winter. So I'm going to try to do this. This has been a very, 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 very hard video to do, let me tell you. Just trying to get everything right together, get the prophecies, they got to fit, make everybody where they're supposed to be, make it believable. It's probably one of the hardest videos that I've done, this one. So we'll see how long it lasts, but hopefully it lasts long enough. So firstly, I have to go by the fact that I'm going to say that Cersei, I'm going to say that won her trial of combat. That I have to go by that fact, and I have to fan out from there, from King's Landing and everything. So I'm going to go on the fact that she won the battle. Now, I don't know if she won, but it seems like she did from the Mercy chapter. So that's why I'm going to say she did. So I'm going to go on that note that Cersei won the trial for combat, and that's where we're going to pick this up at. All right? So here we go. Cersei wins her trial by combat, and Tommen remains in power. Now, thanks to Varys, Cersei blames the Tyrells for Kevan's and Grand Maester Pycelle's death. She names Qyburn the new hand of the king. Mace sees this and sees the writing in the card, so Mace tries to flee with Marjorie. Randall Tarley captures them, saying he swore an oath to the Seven to bring her to trial. Marjorie's trial is fixed. Marjorie is executed. Cersei then thinks she is free from the Maggie the Frog curse. Mace is killed by Sir Robert Strong. Randall Tarley is given Highgarden and keeps his spot as Master of Laws on the small council, the spot that Kevan Lannister gave to him before he died. Cersei sends Ronnet Connington and Randall Tarley to kill Aegon and Jon Connington. Jon Connington and Aegon take Storm's End. They use guile to take Storm's End, pretending to be there to help them, and then take it as soon as they enter it. They are captured inside and held inside by the oncoming forces of Randall Tarley and Jon Connington, just like Robert was held inside at the Battle of the Bells. As Ron Connington and Randall Tarley search for Aegon, the Dornish come and rescue Tarley. They come to the rescue, and Tarley turns on Ronnet Connington, killing him. They tell Cersei then that they have Marcella. Varys is the new master of whisperers for Cersei, sets up a meeting. Now, they promised Myrcella a marriage, John Connington, to Aegon. Cersei is set up by Myrcella. Aegon then takes King's Landing. Aegon kills Tormund, and Myrcella is poisoned by a sand snake. Cersei escapes with Sir Rabbit Strong and Qyburn to Casterly Rock. In the north, Jon enters Ghost. While in Ghost, Bran contacts Jon, and Jon realizes that he can talk to Bran. Bran shows Jon Arya, Rickon, and Sansa, and he sees that they are still alive. He then sees images of Ned, and then he sees images of Rhaegar, and then he sees images of Howland Reed. He then sees images of the White Walkers gathering. The wildlings fight the Night's Watch over the death of Jon and slaughter most of the men of the Night's Watch. While the slaughter is going on, Mel locks herself in the room and brings Jon back to life. Before the wildlings can kill the last of the King's Guard and get themselves to Shireen and the Queen, Jon shows up and saves the Queen and Shireen's life. Fake Arya and Title show up with Justin Massey and some more King's Guardsmen. Fake Arya tells Jon about Ramsay and all the disgusting things he did. Massey then tells Jon of Stannis and Stannis' situation. Jon and his wildlings and Mel head towards Winterfell. Justin Massey takes Shireen and the Queen with him to Braavos. Passtrace is killed in the battle. Stannis wins the Battle of Ice. He fakes his death. They dress up in Frey armor and act like they're carrying the body of Stannis in the Frey swords like they did to Robb. Roose opens the gates. They take Winterfell, but Roose Bolton escapes to the twins. The Northmen go crazy and ask for Theon's head. Stannis agrees to burn him, but then Davos shows up with Rickon. Asha, Yara, whatever you want to call her, begs Stannis to let him live and tells Stannis about the King's Moot and why she needs him alive. Rickon wants him dead. The North want him dead. Stannis agrees again to kill him. Jon shows up with the wildling and saves Theon. Mance is found filleted. Rickon holds the North with Val and the wildlings. They send some men back up to the wall. Stannis plans to go with Manderley to White Harbor. Jon finds Howland Reed, and Howland Reed could be the ghost in Winterfell. Howland Reed tells Jon about his birth. Jon enters the crypts with Ghost. He finds Dorne and Rhaegar's armor inside the statue of his mother, along with a withered up blue rose that somehow, someway, is still there. Jaime and Brienne meet Lady Stoneheart and the Brotherhood Without Banners. Jaime chooses trial by combat. Lady Stoneheart chooses Brienne as her champion. Sansa marries Harry. Robert is poisoned and he dies. Littlefinger declares for Aegon and kills Harry. Sansa flips out. Sansa flips out on Peter and has him thrown out of the moon door. Sansa takes control of the Vale. Sansa sides with Stannis. Stannis now has the North in the Vale. He needs the Riverlands. He leads the Vale army and plans to take Casterly Rock from Cersei. Dany finds the cow and has Drogon burn him and then eat him after. The rest bend the knee and she heads back to the war. Victorion wins the battle at sea, but then another fleet comes from behind and is about to overtake him. Barristan does his best to hold. Tyrion flips side to Dany's with the second sons. Dany arrives just in time to win back the city. Victorian has his men blow the horn. The dragons flip out and burn Sir Jorah Mormont and his daughter to death. Victorian blackmails Dany into marriage. She does it. The dusky woman reveals who she is, and I don't know who she is, but she definitely is somebody other than a dusky woman, and takes control of the dragon and burns Victorian and flies away. And the dragon flies away. Selmy wants Tyrion dead, but Dany keeps him and Makora. She then takes Dragonstone. Aegon throws a welcome party for Daenerys. She comes and there's banners of dragons flying all over the place. During this party, Aegon asks her for her hand in marriage. Stannis then sends Jon to treat with Aegon and Dany. Jon reveals who he is. Aegon calls him a liar. He calls for Jon's death. Jon asks for a trial by combat. Aegon chooses the dragon for his champion. Tyrion goes to see Jon in the black cells. He tells Jon about only Targaryen blood being able to ride a dragon. At the trial, Jon pulls out Dawn and he's wearing Rhaegar's armor. He goes to the dragon refuses to attack him. Jon then jumps on the back and starts to ride the dragon. And really, I have to think about more to get the rest of it out. I'm trying this, like I said, I'm trying to make sure everything fits and the prophecy fits and everything else. So what I need you to do is I need you to tell me what I forgot to talk about so I can continue. I think I'm pretty good on it and I will continue, but I wanted to get this out quick because I promise you I'll get this out. So I just do this up. I'm going to go through the rest. Give me some comments on it and we'll get the rest of it done. And I'll probably go at least to the Battle of the White Walkers, which I think will probably happen in the last book. All right. So until then, I got a bunch of new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And please don't just watch and go. Commit and subscribe. Thumbs up it. Thumbs down it. I get a lot of those. Whatever you feel, just put it on there. As long as you watch and it's entertaining you, that's what I'm all about. And until then, I will see you next time. And until then, you know who it is. It's the Don. Yeah, Tony Teflon. House Teflon. Teflon 316. We pull the strings. Peace. And I'm out. The People's Champ. Stay sexy, my friend.